Hey, welcome back to the Tokushu Knife booth. I'm with Tara Ransfer. If you guys know her from Perfect Edge Cutlery, and she's helping out the guys at Tokushu Knife. But she's here featuring some very special knives, and she's going to give us a description of what we've got going on. From what I see, we have we have JN the Anvil. Just so you know, that's the name we're going by. This is Jamie Nerkowski Knives. You'll notice the beautiful JN initialing on the blades. Please tell us about him, and then tell us right next to him we have Baldwin blades as well. What's going on?
So Jamie is from the UK. He has come from England for the show and brought just a nice simple selection of some blades. And we've got simple little small chef's knife. We've got nice K-tip coreless. He uses several steels that are more based out of the UK, commonly not our same US makers.
Okay.
So they're comparable steels, but the names sometimes can be a little bit different. I'm obsessed with, of course.
To know while we're on here, I know in the UK they're starting with some Apex Ultra.
Yes.
Did you know if any of these are Apex Ultra?
I do. I mean, I've none of these are Apex Ultra, but I do. There's a few makers here right now at the show that do have
Definitely
some Apex Ultra blades. So
yeah.
Well. Yep. And that steel is kind of working in that same zone as MagnaCut now.
Yes.
So it's sort of like those are the two horses on the race, right?
Out of Switzerland, Marco, who is working with it. So it's a new thing, and I'm excited to learn about it.
Exactly. I got an Apex Ultra EDC, but it's only been about 2 weeks.
Okay.
So I don't really have a lot of feedback. I've just been beating it up to see what can happen.
There you go.
So, and then Matt Baldwin is a U.S. maker based out of the Chicago area. And there's just a broad variation of different things that he can do.
He's a fan of the K-tip, I can see.
In this particular run, yes. We just did an event at the store, and we had like 60 different knives there.
Okay.
This is just what we brought for here.
Typically ABL?
It's a blend. These happen to all be a new Damascus supplier, and it's absolutely terrible that my brain is fried, and I am not going to remember right now. But these 3 Damascus blades they just finished these a couple of weeks ago. And that's a new
blade show, so you guys are
so that's a new one.
The blade show.
And then here we've got White 2 San Mai, and then AEBL here on the Euro Slicer.
And we're seeing a combination of Western and Japanese.
Yeah, well that's Yeah, I mean, one of my issues with Matt is he actually has huge barbecue background and cooking background. So when somebody needs a thing to actually work, he can make that knife.
Okay.
So there's a lot that he does, which is one of the reasons I love having him at the store, because I can, I need this, he can make it. I need a fillet knife, he can make it. So that's really nice. And then, I mean, it's just, relationships in our knife world, and we're hanging out.
Well, while we've got Tara on, tell us a little bit more about Perfect Edge Cutlery.
Sure. So 35 years.
San Francisco
area. We began as a sharpening company. My dad, back with station wagon, sharpening, and quickly turned that into truck service, and then we had product. So our trucks are like Snap-on tool trucks for chefs, and then providing regular reoccurring service. And now we have branched into our equipment. People buy and we train, and they open their own services. And then I manufacture knives. I have a retail store. I wholesale.
Make knives.
So Dragon Cutlery is our line. We use BD1 in steel. There's just some variations of that, but 35 years, several things, I guess.
They were the pioneers of the BD1 steel. Absolutely. If you guys want to learn more, Tara has been a great sponsor of the show. She believed in us first. Definitely want to give her credit for that. She did the first interview. She actually sponsored us by giving us the first knives to give away. So she's been a big part of the growth of the show. She's always supported us. We appreciate you doing that for us. Great to see her here on the East Coast. She has not been able to make it as of late, but she's enjoying the show as well, representing herself and these great knife makers. And we're going to go find some more knife makers here on the show. Anybody in particular you're excited to see, or you want to make sure that we find?
You already went by Maleo.
We have not.
Okay, so definitely Maleo, just to kind of check out what's going on. They're in the other room.
Okay.
And then also, there's several EDC people that I'm interested, because I carry both culinary and EDC. So I would definitely take a look next door here.
Okay.
Right? And then also go take a look at Imkusta Zanmai or Imkusta pocket knives. Those are the Japanese pocket knives.
Okay, wow.
They're made by the company that makes Imkusta Zanmai culinary knives.
Okay.
But the pocket knives were first.
Are they in this room
And
as
actually
well?
shears were first. They're in the larger room as well.
Okay.
And so those two things, you'll see something that I just know you haven't necessarily
That's
had
what
your
we wanna
hands
do.
on. And I'd love you to kind of take a look at what Brandon's doing there with MagnaCut.
Oh,
Just
yep.
because
Yes.
I got to tell you,
I just sharpened my first MagnaCut
I did
knife.
everything I could to a 10-inch, including trying to break it,
Okay.
and it survived. It's just,
There you go.
know, so yeah. Let's see what else. My brain is on this versus where I was going to walk and go look at.
Right. Well, she's a fan.
Yeah,
just
I'm
like
so
we're a
sorry.
fan.
It's
okay.
I'm here as a fan of knives as well. So, but
We
yeah,
appreciate you taking the
Thank
time
you.
and supporting. Glad to have her here, and we look forward to seeing you at dinner tonight.
Yes, perfect. Thank you.
kid.
I appreciate it.
Thanks for your support on the show. We look forward to bringing you more from the 2023 Blade Show. Keep supporting us. God bless.
Thank you.